It's all you got. Oh my God. I'm scared, Daddy. Clearly, I've never seen these people before me on. Season premiere Wednesday on ABC. Yeah, welcome back to the house that Ava built. Tell Ava something. Oh, y'all, come on. I ate that. I can see it. Oh my God. Search your shop. You know I have to do it. But at this point, you're probably asking yourself, how did you get elected to the state senate? Yeah, you guys missed a lot. Just stop. That's right. Welcome back. Here we go again. Trouble? No. The store just won't close. Ooh, look at who's got Lay's. And those little Lay's barbecuties do keep me coming back. You said that already. And I'll say it again. Why not? Shark Tank. Two sharks around. Ramon has an offer on the table from Kevin and Lori and another from Robert for his health-indicating cat litter, Genius Litter. What about three sharks? What's your counter for three sharks? What is for three sharks? What is it? I'll be back there on my own. That's what we offer. I know. Yeah, I mean, that's why I think now we have. Look.
Hi, Pam. How are you? This is the Be Right Back live, so that's why I'm not there yet. I have to be right back. Woohoo. There, am I on? What's going on? Let me fix this picture. Anybody else on live there that I'm interfering with? I don't care because that means what? All my 12 people would be there. Hey, there you go. How you doing, Squirrel? Squirrel's Magnet Fishing and Outdoors. You're watching the Convoy lives. You watch those things all day long. I mean, whatever, but if I watch all that stuff all day, then hey, how you doing, Camp Gore? Camp Gore 1, how you doing? Every time I see you somewhere, like on Blind Views, I don't ever get to talk to you very much because it's so busy and crowded. Good to see you. Good to see you. Where are you at? Are you in Arizona? Oh, that's cool. So you must have some decent temperature. Well, we probably got the same. We were close to 70s today. So Hey, Squirrel, where are you at? I forgot. I know you told me once, but where are you at, Squirrel? Yeah, I saw that, Pam. I saw that they're like just up past Amarillo and stuff, and that's in the upper part of the Texas Panhandle and coming into towards Oklahoma. Yeah, there's a line of them. I don't think they're going to be real bad though. Might be what, an hour or two max in Oklahoma City area. What? What? Camp Gore, when you replaced your PCB valve, you did it yourself? I don't know what what it all involves, but Squirrel said Shippensburg. Okay, that's cool. So you should have done a video for it, Linda, and showed us how it's done. I'm in the 56 Eastern time. Oh, so it's already late for you, huh? It's already 8 o'clock for you. We're early here. It's only 7:17 right now. I was waiting. I was at one live last night, and I was waiting for it to be over so I can go to 909's 909 Adventures out in California. They were coming on at 7:30, so I went on there and waited, and never showed up. I wonder what happened to them. It's just a bit trick. Need a bit of muscle and my friend help. Oh, you posted the video? Oh, cool. I'll have to go watch it. I like watching your videos, Linda. They're pretty cool. I like when I think you were in Arizona or somewhere where it's real windy, and then the wind came and all your stuff blew away and you were running around trying to recover it and stuff. Hey, Skunk Ape Mysteries, how you doing, man? There's another one that's out on the East Coast there. He's out there, I believe, in the panhandle of Florida there. Skunk Ape has a channel also. I don't know how active you are on it anymore, Skunk, but I enjoyed a couple of your videos. I'm good, Skunk. I'm just trying to get all my crud together so I could leave in a couple more weeks. The countdown's on, huh? It's probably like 13 more days, or I don't know how many more days. But I'm going to leave on the 19th if I can. It's just getting everything all together, all your batteries and cords and stuff to go with everything, Let me see. I had a check engine light on my 03 Dodge Dakota. I replaced the purge valve and the leak detection pump myself. That's cool. That's cool that you can do all that. Linda, do you have one of those reader things that you can stick it into your computer thing, and it tells you what's wrong? I've got one, but I've never used it or I've never tried to yet, but I can do little stuff. I've got this van right here. The temperature sensor, the oil pressure sensor went out on it. So I had to take the doghouse and all that out and get that out and then replace that myself, But I sat there and I wanted to do it the quick way, so I ordered the parts online. And then when I did that, I took everything apart and then I said, "Yeah, I'm almost done." And I went and got the part. It was the wrong part because they just said, "Oh, this fits that," but it didn't fit. It was too big. So I had to go run down to the parts store and get the right part. But yeah, stuff like that is pretty simple to me. It's just like a little sensor you unscrew. It's just the hard part is getting to it. What? Oh, that's right. You're on the East Coast, but still in the Central Time Zone. Well, you probably could run across the dang line right there, can't you? There's Skunk Ape. Probably just sit there. When you go to 7-Eleven, you probably go across the line and then come back into the other time. You was live earlier this afternoon? Was it a published live? Dang, that's cool, man. I didn't see it. Had X-rays done and was only about 10 minutes from the beach, so I said, why not? Oh, so it was a short live, huh? Okay, I missed it. I didn't see it, but I wasn't on that much this afternoon. I'm getting my RV worked on in the shop now, says Camp Core 1. Well, I hope it's nothing serious. Yeah, that's what they call it. I couldn't think of the name of it, the OBD1. I think that's the one I have because all my vehicles are older. I think if you got the newer vehicles, you need the OBD2 or whatever, the next version. Hey, Mobile Tech, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Wow, you talked to France on 5 watts? Is that your new radio you're talking about, Mo? That's cool, man. Congratulations on that. Are you keeping track of all this stuff, man? I'll give you a hint there, Mobile Tech. On your, I assume that you have a QRZ page, the QRZ.com. But on that page, if you log into it and stuff, it says contacts on there, and you can just add all your contacts on there, and then if they wanted to, if they're a part of that, then they'll verify it on their end. You can verify it on your end, and it's confirmed right there, But if you go to contacts on the QRZ homepage of any ham, it lists all their contacts and stuff. That's pretty cool. Cool stuff. In fact, Mobile Tech, I'm in the process of. Have you ever heard of that guy called Rob Q? He gets on there and goes, "Everybody rocks, Mobile Tech rocks," and all this stuff. But he's a ham, and he was talking to me in my last live, and so I sent him an email. I'm gonna try to set it up where we can talk on 20 meter when I go traveling. I'll just take my radio and I'll just take, like, I got some of those ham sticks for 20 and 40 and 80 meters. I'll just take those, and when I park, I'll put them up on the roof. But that'll be cool, though. There's Mobile Tech's channel. And if anybody else is watching and don't know Mr. Mobile Tech, he's a guy that remodels old vintage trailers mostly. I believe that's what he does. He could probably do the newer ones, but I think mostly he works on the vintage stuff, and he remodels them and makes them, tears them all down, fixes them all up. So anybody wants to see how to do that kind of stuff, go check out Mobile Tech. And he also has a class that you can join. And he has a class every week. I forgot what day it was, Mobile Tech, but yeah, that's what Mobile Tech does right there. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I have I don't have my whole logbook. I just have like the latest contacts on mine there, Mobile Tech. But there you go. Rob Q rocks. Oh yeah, you have to get your general, because I know you say, you're making all these contacts to France and stuff on 10. I think you're saying on 10, and I don't know if you've done it on 6. I think I made a contact to Hawaii on 6, I think, and that's pretty decent. But it was like really rolling conditions that time. But if you get on 40 and 20 meters, it's so much easier. Like, I'll be disappointed if I don't talk to Rob Q now, because 20 meters from Arizona or New Mexico should be easy to talk to California. Camp Gore 1 says, I need the rods. Oh, I needed tie rods. Oh, yeah. Damn, new ABS sensors, a few other things. Golly, that stuff adds up and costs a lot. The tie rods and the bearings and all that kind of stuff. I hope you get out of it without having to pay too much there, and get your back rolling at least. Mobile Tech's class is Tuesday evenings. Yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. I have a vintage Toyota RV that needs help. That reminds me, I was I've just been watching. I've been trying to watch these new people traveling around and stuff, you know, in their little vans and motorhomes and stuff. And I found this one young couple. I don't know if they're from California or what, but they have like a mini motorhome. It looks like a Chevy or so. I think it's a Chevy. He said something, a Chevy something kind of motor, a big motor, but the body is real short on it. The wheelbase is real short on it. And I was amazed because they said it was like a 1994 or 95 or something like that. But it looks pretty much like the size of a pickup truck, the lengthwise, but you have the door on the side and the little bed and all that stuff inside. It's pretty cool. There you go. Camp Gore 1. Rob Q rocks. All right. Thanks. Thanks, Squirrel, for hitting that thumbs up. Oh, yeah, the dolphin. The dolphin. I remember seeing the dolphins. They look cool when they first came out, but the older ones, you'd have to question their durability anymore. But I guess if you fix the engine up and everything, then they would run pretty good, because isn't the dolphin the one that had the fiberglass body and stuff? Linda knows the drill. Yep. It's a Horizon. Okay. Okay, there he is. There's Mobile Tech's link right there. I guess that's the one that takes you if you wanted to join his class or see what kind of stuff he does. That's cool. Well, hi there, Joanne. How are you? Long time no see. Hopefully you're doing okay. Yeah, I watched somebody on YouTube for a little while with that dolphin and stuff, and they never had no trouble with it running and stuff. You know, it's pretty good. But you know, you figure it's that old, you just got to have a redone engine or something to keep it running these days. You know. Got that tooth yanked out of my head yesterday. Ooh. That doesn't sound fun, but I bet you feel a whole lot better now. Camp Gore 1 says, my Toyota won't start. Let it sit too long, though. It may be a clogged fuel filter. I had the fuel pump changed and tank cleaned a while back. Is outside the fuel tank. Yeah, I hope the fuel. Yeah, I believe they are back in those days. They probably were along the line somewhere on the way to the tank. Of course, nowadays it's a lot harder because even the fuel pump is like inside a lot of the tanks and stuff, you know. So, but yeah, it'd be easier if it was just a clogged fuel filter and take that apart and see if that would get it going. That's good, Mo. I'm glad. I hate it when you have a toothache and there's nothing you can do about it except for put things on it to forget it. You know, you put stuff on it to make it numb and stuff, but either you get it fixed or pulled or whatever, you know. And after that, then it feels a lot better. Yeah, Thomas was in here. I don't know if he's still in here or not, Joanne, but he was here just a little while ago. All right. See, Mobile Tech, it does work to do these lives and stuff. See, because who knew that Linda Campgoer would be in here and then talking about her RV, and now she's going to go watch your channel on it. See, I feel like I could have pulled it myself, says Mobile Tech. Yeah, I could just see you doing that. You could have went skydiving and tied your tooth to the airplane, and when you jumped, that would have been a good way to do it. Mobile Tech has been a great skydiver or a parachutist. I guess that's what you call it. So that'd be one way to do it, right? That would have worked. Yeah, Joanne, Thomas said that. He had a live. He said that it was only about 15 minutes, and because he had to go, I think he was on the way to somewhere too. I don't know if it was a dentist or what he said, but said it was only like for 10 minutes. It was close to the beach. I missed it. I'll have to go by and look at it if he still has it up. Hopefully it's still up. That's right. Everybody go give Camp Goer 1 a like and a follow, and she's got some good stuff on there. Oh, you got one. You got one just for skydiving, huh? Air trash. That's cool. Okay, that I've seen that before, where there's a sign or something that says air trash on it when you're on. So that's what you're talking about there. Oh, okay. It's the name of your skydiving club. Cool. That's cool, man. Hey, Mobile Tech, do you follow? Gosh, I can't remember his name now. Doesn't do no good if I don't remember their names. Mobile Tech, remember that guy that wrote a song about Wonder Hussy and made her sing it and stuff? That guy. He does a lot of videos up there in the Sierras and stuff. And today he went up there by the Alabama hills and all that stuff. And they climbed up on these mountains. They went on the hike way up there. It took like 4 hours, but he does some good stuff. Some of his videos are so long though, but I like seeing all the stuff that he does, man. Pretty good stuff. I know you know who I'm talking about. I just forgot his name. I got a brain fart all of a sudden. So you don't know him? He lives out there in the eastern Sierras by you. He's out there by you, man. Let me see. Let me look on my history on my computer here. He's pretty good. I like him. The View with the Drew. Hey, Drew, how you doing, man? No, it's not Larry. Hold on. Let me see. I'm looking through my history here. Here it is. His name is Doug. Doug Berry. You were close. You were close there, Mobile Tech. But his name is Doug Berry, and that's what he does every week. Every week he puts out a long video about somewhere in the Sierras and stuff. And he was there when they had that one of those celebrations that Wonder Hussy went to, that little town up there at Goldfield or something. Let me see what his thing is here.
The trailhead.
It's just Doug Berry. Oh, okay. It's to get to it. It's at Cal Neva, like CALNEVA, like Cal, Nevada. But check him out. He's pretty good, man. He's got, if nothing else, just to see all the scenery and stuff is so beautiful on his videos. The View with Drew. Question for you: who's your favorite country singer? For you, Johnny Cash. That's a trick question there, Drew, because I like all kinds of music and stuff, and I like a lot of the older singers and stuff, like Jerry Jeff Walker and stuff. But for country music right now, I like Willie Nelson's son. His name is Lucas Nelson. But there's so many, there's so many people that I like that it'd be hard to get one down. But everybody loves Johnny Cash. Yeah. My favorite is the live album from San Quentin for Johnny Cash when he got on there live and was doing all that. That was good. There you go. There's some other answers too. Ryan Upchurch. Well, Ryan Upchurch is he the one that sang that patriotic song, Pam? And then Joanne, don't get Joanne involved into who she likes the best, because she's gonna list off about 20 or 30 different ones. Yeah, I like Lucas Nelson and the Promise of the Real. That's what their band is called. No, I didn't see that. Darius Rucker got arrested. Huh. What did he get arrested for, Pam? I didn't see that one. Camp Gore One says, I always loved Johnny Cash. Me too. And he's saying when he was first starting out, he was singing a lot of stuff through experience and stuff. Like when he got arrested in Starkville, Mississippi, he does a song about that. He did a song about that, I think, at that San Quentin album, about getting thrown into jail because I don't know if he was peeing on the flowers or something, but it's something about, I don't know what it was all about. It's in the song, but he got arrested, got thrown in jail and stuff. He made a song out of it. I think drugs. Oh, that is sad. Darius Rucker, he went through so much, man. He did all that deal with Hootie and the Blowfish and all that, and then he became famous because of that. And then he went into a different, went in to do his own music, and he was good at that too. And to ruin it with drugs is sad. It's really sad. I love country music, says Joanne. I remember Johnny Cash and his wife were on an episode of my favorite, Dr. Quinn, the Medicine Woman. Yeah, I remember that. I got hooked on that show not recently, within the last couple of years, Dr. Quinn, because I was sitting there looking for stuff on free TV to watch, and it was on one of those free channels. And so I started watching it every night. Why is everything coming back to peeing? I don't know, because I guess everybody has a thing about that. Well, because in the United States, you can't do it because not only can you not pee outside, but then you get into indecent exposure. That's why. So that's why they give you the excuse why they need to, to go do that. Well, what's funny is in all the other countries and stuff like France, they have public urinals and stuff for men and women, and then if the guys have to go, and then they go in the ditch and on the side of the road. That's what they did back in the old days, but oh, okay, cool. I always watch it every morning. It's on at 6 a.m. on Saturday morning. Oh, on Start TV. Oh, cool. Sorry, you guys, you all talk now. I'll zip it. Yeah, what's everybody else doing tonight? Life in the big city? We must be boring because it's what is it, Friday night, and we're all sitting around? Or is it Friday? What time is it now? Okay. 7:40. Yeah, Touched by an Angel was good too. That was a good one. That That's so sad though, those stories that you know. But it was a good show, but there were sad episodes. I liked that. I liked Little House also, Little House on the Prairie when that first came out. And then it was funny watching. If you ever watched that show, when they had the little babies and stuff, and they grew up in that show, you know. By the time they were gone and stuff, like the girl that supposedly went blind in the show and all that, they actually grew up before our eyes and stuff, you know. But that's one of the things I'd like to go do. Is I think it's up in Kansas. They have the house and all that stuff where that was shot at and stuff, or the original one, maybe where the lady that wrote the story. Yeah, all those shows are pretty cool. I've been getting a lot of let me see. Oh, it says, gosh, I hope the shop put my RV in their garage. I asked them a lot of yeah, that'd be bad, huh? You sit there and take your RV to the shop and somebody goes in there and goes to sleep in it. Yeah, really. But I've been wanting to go see a lot more of like the old West kind of stuff, you know. Not the real diehard ones. I don't think I want to go to see Tombstone the town or nothing like that, because it's just pretty much, it'd be cool to see the town, but I don't know if I could handle walking through there and try to enjoy everything with all the crowds that go there. But you know, I want to see a lot of the things that had to do with the cowboy days and the old West and stuff. There's a remake of Wizard of Oz in Kansas that's fun to go to. Oh, that's cool. There's also a place in Kansas that has this weird rock formations that are really nice that I'm going to go to. It's a matter of if they have a place to go camp or a town around there to stay, but I'd like to go see that. I thought about that last night, that somebody might try to break in and go to sleep in it because it was cold. Yeah. Yeah, you just never can tell, huh? It's just sad about all these places that have so many homeless people, man. You know, if they're not homeless, they're jobless and stuff too. Some other musicians I like are Freddie Mercury, Elton John, Elvis, and Bob Marley. All right, yeah. Amen to that. All those are pretty good. All of them are good there. Drew. Marley, he was a good one. Everybody loves Elvis and Elton John. Oh man, that guy's been around forever, man. He's done so much work, and he's still hanging in there. You know, that's pretty cool. Oh, the name. Let me see. The name of that town. What's that little town? It's right up there right off of I-40, isn't it? Or off of old Route 66, and all the donkeys and stuff wander around through the town and stuff. Yeah, I'd like to go there too. Yeah, you wrote court. It says courtside, but I knew you meant courtside. Yeah, Oatman, that's it. Drew says, I'm super pumped for the Bob Marley movie. Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out. It's supposed to be coming out pretty soon. I've been to the house that Elvis was born in. I haven't been to that one, Linda, but I went to Memphis to see his mansion and all that stuff, and it's pretty impressive. And across the street there used to be like a little shopping center. I guess they owned that too, I guess, but they had one of his jets. They had two of his jets, his Lear jet and one of his planes. They had his pink Cadillac. They had a little cafe that was all pink and stuff, and played Elvis music in the jukebox. And That's a pretty cool experience to see all that. But I'd like to see his old original house he grew up in, though. Yeah. Hey, Von Dutch, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, Oatman. I want to go see the donkeys. It doesn't have to be Oatman to see him. You can see him in a lot of the places, but I think Oatman is where there's just extremely a bunch of them. Wear your rubber boots, Linda. Well, I think that they just get spoiled by all the people driving, you know, and then if people are going to stop in the middle of the road and stick bread or something out there for them, they're going to come up there. So, yeah. So. The donkey pies, you mean? Donkey pies on the ground. That's right. Von Dutch, how are you doing, man? Are you planning on going anywhere, or are you going to stick around up there in the Pacific Northwest? I didn't pinch her, Pam. I would never pinch her. Yuki's the most spoiled dog I know because she gets her way of doing anything. And she just has to, if I'm doing something, all she has to do is come up to me and look at me, and I know what she wants. I mean, she needs to go out. She's come look at me with her big eyes and shake her tail. What are you making? What are you making, Mobile Tech? I bet you I can guess. I'm taking care of Mama, so staying local. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you said that once before, but just asking, Von Dutch. Just asking. Hey, Shoddy Lovestein. How are you, man? Good to see you, man. What's up wherever you're at? Where are you? Are you on the West Coast or Pacific Northwest also, or? We have a Burro Reserve about an hour and a half from here. There you go. And Mobile Tech, Jenny Gibbs, she did I think 2 videos ago, she did a thing about burros and stuff in the Pahrump area. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about, but. Oh, cool. Yeah. Carrie Underwood. I always forget that she's from Oklahoma too. Yeah. In Chakota, Oklahoma. Yeah, that's out there by Lake, Eufaula. That's where I was telling I was telling Pam, I think, about you've driven by there by the lake, Linda, and they have all those bushes out there, have those blueberries and stuff in the middle of the medium, and when it's time for them to be ripe, then everybody parks along the side of the road and takes buckets out there and starts picking all the berries. Huh. Oh man, I'm way off. Look, Shoddy's out there in Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just trying to get through a couple more weeks, Shoddy, and then I'm going to take a trip out west there and see what I could see. I'm going to head out to New Mexico first. The first day I'm going to try to get to at least Santa Rosa, New Mexico. And then my plan is to cut down on Highway 54 on Santa Rosa and go down to this town called Carrizozo. And there's a little place, there's a BLM land they have like a little place to camp and stuff that's super cheap, but it's pretty nice and stuff. And it has like 360-degree views and stuff. So I'm going to go spend a couple of days there. Then there's some petroglyphs I'm going to go see. Then I'm going to go down to Oliver Lee State Park. And there's some stuff I want to see there. Man, it just looks like it's going to take me like a week to just to get through New Mexico. But that'll be cool, though. Might as well get all the stuff you want to see, you know, out of the way at once, you know. Oh, let me see. I lost my place here. Thank you for talking about Bree's channel. Oh, yeah, no problem, man. I think Bree rocks there, Von Dutch. Now you've been watching her videos, see? She's funny, too, isn't she? She'll just start making you laugh, you know. She just makes you laugh. She'll sit there and she gets mad. And, no, she's acting like he's mad and do this and that. She goes on her hikes, just there, writes about this, but then she goes, look at that waterfall and blah, blah, blah. You know, she throws in all these little things. She's so funny. I love her. She just has a great personality, and she loves what she's doing, you know. And I like her Waterfall Wednesday idea. Shadi, I'm in Oklahoma. I'm in like right in the Oklahoma City area. So I may be going to Alabama Gulf Shores. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool, yeah. You should make some short videos and post them, man, so we could all see. Nevada has wild horses and burros all over the place. Now, I can see the burros there, Mobile Tech, but how are you going to tell me that some of these horses are wild? Are they going to really be wild? Because it seems like a wild horse wouldn't have a big old fat stomach like some of these domestic horses, you know. But a lot of them, people say, look, these are wild horses. And you look and they got big old bellies and stuff. So I don't know. Of course, it's possible if they're a wild horse and they just eat real good. Oh, yeah, Spiro, Oklahoma. I need to get out. There's two places at the very edges of Oklahoma I need to get to, and one's on the very south, and the one's in the very northeast and southeast. And and then another place I want to go in Oklahoma, but it's like extreme panhandle, like completely north on the panhandle. But I'll just get there one of these days, man. It's just a matter of driving 3 or 4 hours to get there and back. And if you don't, then having to find a place to stay. But yeah, I got some stuff I'm going to go do in those places. I'll have to buy donkey treats. Really. I'm sure they eat bread or something, don't they? Something that you can get inexpensive. They are wild and they run around free. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That'd be cool to see them out in the middle of nowhere when you're really out in the middle of nowhere, you know, and all of a sudden you see a bunch of horses out there. You'll see them near the roadsides, yeah. Like one of the other places I want to see is right when you get into, if you're going down on I-10 west from New Mexico, and you go to right when you're getting over the line, you go down. I forgot the name of the highway, but one of the highways that go down towards Tombstone and stuff. There's a little town down there, and right past that little town, there's a marker that was commemorating where Geronimo gave up, you know. So I want to go see that, and then a couple other things that are going to be pretty good. I want to get all these little side road things that nobody sees very much, you know. Everybody always sticks to the real popular stuff when they want to see all the Western stuff, but I want to go see. I mean, I'd like to go see Billy the Kid's grave and all that stuff too, but that'll have to be on the way back. But then when you get to like that town of, what's the name of the town? Wilcox, Arizona. They have a cemetery there that has like old 1800 graves there, and one of the Wyatt Earp brothers is buried there too. Let's see. Have you ever been to Kentucky, John? No, I haven't. But I'd like to go there and just go see the whatchamacallit, the whiskey factory. Isn't that there? That'd be cool to go see. One got hit on the freeway in Reno last year. Yeah, that would be the thing to watch out for, Mobile Tech, especially, at night. What do donkeys eat? They eat oats. That's why they like oatmeal. I forgot to mention the Border Patrol stops. Well, there we go. Whatchamacallit. Okay, turn off. Turn off. It was a missing juvenile, endangered juvenile. All right, all the bourbon in the world. Yeah, I imagine they have the Kentucky bourbon name, so everybody makes little distilleries, I guess, stills or distillery, whatever they call them. Just like everybody makes all the beer. Now I bet you in Kentucky they have all different kinds of whiskey and stuff. Give them prunes, Linda. No, I don't think you'd want to do that. That would come back to haunt you later. What is that? Miners used to share their flapjacks with their burros. That's cool. They have the Bourbon Trail, which is a long stretch of highway where they're all made on. I guess it'd be a bad trip to go take, Shoddy, to go see all that, because everybody go there and you keep getting samples and stuff. You wouldn't make it very far. Well, I guess it'd be good if they're in different towns and you can stay at each one, I guess. Mobile Tech, have you ever met that, or do you know that one-legged miner that down there in Tacopa? I kind of want to go see that too. I don't know about going inside of a mine and stuff. I might if you didn't have to crawl around and stuff, but it'd be kind of interesting just to see the whole operation, I'm just not that agile enough to want to go chasing after mines, the kind that you have to crawl through a little hole in the ground and get down to the open space and all that. But if you can stand up in it and walk through it for a little while, then I would do that, What are you saying here? Let me see. Oh, hey, James, guy. How you doing, man? Good to see you. I appreciate you stopping in. Everybody, if you guys want to see a great channel, go watch James Gype. All he does is promote everybody's channel, and everybody that's anybody has been on his channel and watched, And he's a great guy, man. Just go up there and on this thing and tell him howdy and give him a thumbs up, man. Appreciate you, James. They have a transit system set up where you can ride in a bus so you don't have to. Okay, that's cool. That's very cool, man. They don't have that like at the beer places. Like I went to the Coors factory in Golden. They do have a bus that goes from the parking lot to where they serve the beer, but after that you're on your own after they take you back, But that'd be they have a transit system, That way they just drop you off at the hotel, I guess. Hey, 909, how you doing, Jeff? What happened to you, man? I was at a live and I was going, oh man, I wonder if it's going to be over soon because I got to go over to 909's live. And then it was like they ended right at 7:30 or something. I went over to yours and there was nobody there, and it looked like you. I don't know if you were on, but it said you closed it down or something. I don't know. Shoddy says, I got you, James. I'm subbing up. Yeah, Shoddy, James Gipe has helped me a bunch. And you can go up there and he'll sit there and drop your link, drop your channel name and stuff. And I've been getting all kinds of subs every week. And a lot of it is through him, you know, and I appreciate that. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. 909 says, sorry about that. Our internet went out yesterday because of the dang storm. And that rolled through. Okay. No problem, man. That stuff kind of happens. I heard that you guys got not really hammered, but it just went through real quick and dumped a bunch of rain and winds and stuff. So I think I'd get claustrophobic in a mine. Exactly, you know, and that's why I don't want to be sitting there and going, well, you're going to have to crawl through this space to get to the next level or whatever. You know, if I go down in a mine, I want to go see more of like Carlsbad Caverns where you could take a tour down there. So that's like a big giant mine, huh? But I'd like to see that too. But only thing bad about going to Carlsbad Cavern in southern New Mexico though is there's no pets allowed, so you have to make, you know, provisions for your dog or cats or whatever. Oh yeah, there you go. Thanks, Pam, for dropping everybody's links. Well, if you didn't know, Shoddy, Pamela is like the mod of the world, and she's like super fast at dropping links and stuff. Jeff said the next one is supposed to be even worse. Ooh, that doesn't sound too good. But Jeff, at least it's not like super cold or anything, right? It's just rain and wind and stuff. Pamela, sure, whatever. There you go. See, Joanne agrees with me. Pam is great. Pam is so, I mean, yeah, Pamela is so fast that if you're just thinking about somebody's links, then she's already got it posted and you're sitting there, oh, there it is. Blush. We're going to get some rain and snow. Oh no. Is that just in the Sierras, Mobile Tech? You're not going to get much snow, right? Are you technically up in the Sierras yourself, Mobile Tech, or that's just near the mountain range near your house there? I didn't really look on the map. I know where Yerington is, but I didn't look at the mountain range, you know. Oh, you're not in the Sierras? So that'd be to the west of you then, huh? I'm in the valley at the foot of the eastern Sierra. Okay, cool. Okay. So there's a little valley there, a lake, and little rivers and stuff in the town of Yerington, huh? Okay. Yeah, I saw that. I saw people making jokes about that, Von Dutch, about Bill didn't see his shadow, so we're going to dig this and that. Oh, you're at 4,700 feet? Okay, cool. So you're at that height where you won't get extremely blasted by the snow, but you can get some snow, but most likely it'll be gone in a couple days. Probably a lot like Santa Fe, New Mexico. They have that real soft kind of snow, that fluffy snowflakes and all that stuff, not a bunch of ice and stuff, but they get real nice looking snow out there, and then it's usually gone by the next afternoon or the next day, you know. I went in a cavern-like place in Tucson. It was kind of creepy. Huh. Yeah, it has to have a lot of room for me to enjoy going into a cave, Camp Door One. You know, I like some of the caves, but I don't like them when they're like all crunched together and stuff. I like to be able to look all the way around me and stuff, you know. give me room to move. The sun came out today. So, yeah, finally. Oh, we don't know. Pam, I don't trust Minnesota. We can get 5 feet of snow yet. Well, you know, everybody so far has seemed to have like the real mild winter. Well, with exception of like the East Coast, I think they've been getting a whole bunch of stuff, snowstorms and stuff, and getting slammed and stuff. But everybody else that usually is getting slammed haven't been yet, you know. And I hope you don't, Pam. I hope it just gets normal up there. Let's all cross our fingers, huh? Yep. I agree with you, Joanne. I would have loved to go into the mines and stuff when I was younger too. But, you know, as you get older, it's harder to do stuff, you know, unless it's made where you could actually walk around and you have room to do it and stuff. And I don't know, Joanne, if you know that guy, but in Tacopa, there's a guy that bought these mines and stuff, this chunk of land that has all the mines on it and stuff. And he's trying to fix them up so they'll be in original shape and show how they did it back in the old days. And he had all the implementation and all that. And he takes little tours, people on tours that go inside the mine and stuff. But yeah, I'd like to go see that when I'm there. Yeah, I agree, Mo. That whatchamacallit day, Groundhog's Day. That's funny. Every day, the alarm goes off and it's got that song. I got you, babe? Yeah. Normal is 5 feet. Yeah, I know. I've lived in places. I was a military brat, so we lived in the northern tip of Japan and up there by Hokkaido, and they averaged a bunch more. It was more than 5 feet. But the most I ever saw it snow at one time was like 4 and something feet, and I was like, no, this isn't real, is it? I mean, it's a lot of snow, you know. Yeah, there you go. I don't mind snow, but I don't want to shovel it, really. Yeah, there you go. Sunny and share. I got you, babe. There you go. John, how long do you think you'll be on the road? I think until I'm done, Von Dutch. Until I'm done one way or another. I don't have I didn't sit there and say I'm going to go for 1 week or 2 weeks and I'm going to, you know, I just made a list of stuff to do, and that's why it's very important for me to not break my list. Like I wanted to like say, oh look, Wonder Hussy is having that event in Tacopa. You know, it's on the 17th and 18th. Oh, and look, and Wandering Gypsy's going to it, and the One-Legged Miner, and all those people, they're going to go there for a fundraiser. How cool would that be to go see everybody there at one gathering? You know, but if I do that, that means I have to go straight there to Tacopa, you know, and I don't want to do that. I've already got all the plans and stuff where all the places I want to go to. And so I want to take my time. I don't want to drive 8 hours a day. I'll just drive a few hours a day and enjoy everything and take my time. And then when it, you know, if I find some more interesting things, then I'll stop and go do that. You know, the stuff that I have it all pinned on the Google Maps. So when I look at that, then I'll just see all the places that I have pinned. But if I see other places, you know, I'm going to see those too. I'm not going to sit there and go, I'm way out here. I'll see it next time. I'm going to go see it now if I see something cool, you know. So ultimately, I'm going to go up to Pahrump, and then because I promised Well, I tell you, it's Jenny. Jenny Gibbs. I promised I was going to go out with her and take some great pictures of her up in the Death Valley and stuff. So I'm going to go do that. And then after that, I plan on going on more Death Valley, and that's in California anyway. And after that, I might go into California. And then after that, it's open what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to say I'm going to be gone for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It's just going to be whenever, you know. You'll know though, because I'll be doing a lot of short videos and stuff. So, but that was a good question though, Dutch, Pond Dutch. Exactly. Just take your time. Yeah, the star would be the three-legged dog. Exactly. Yeah. Yep, exactly, man. I'm going to stick to my plans. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. Between the one-legged miner and a three-legged dog, they have 4 legs. Well, he's got another dog too there. He's got some cute dogs, and one of them likes to run away, so he bought one of those chips or something that they go too far and it zaps him or something. Von Dutch, you gotta figure it out, I think, because you know I got to take vacations a lot. You know, I always took 2 weeks of vacations, but of every work year. But every time I took it, they made me take it in the middle of July, like around 4th of July, and that's the hottest time of the year. You know, you can't go enjoy nothing. So I'd go where I could, but this time I don't have nothing to stop me saying, "Oh, it's too hot, it's too cold." It should be just right everywhere I want to go. So that's what I'm hoping anyway. Jeff says, "When are you starting?" Jeff, I'm gonna try to leave on the 19th. That's like the day after they have that meetup in Tacoma. Yeah, up in the Sierras, it's really nice in July. Okay, what about in Bodie Mobile Tech? What's it going to be like if I go there the first week of March? What would it be like there? Is it going to be snowy there or Bridgeport? Yeah. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks. Hey, Jeff, maybe I'll go do one of those. Here I am on my Route 66 through through Barstow and the Needles and all that stuff. Okay, see, because I kind of want to see that too. I want to see that too, Mobile Tech, the Bodie. But I heard that you can't get through Bodie. If you go to Bodie, if you go there early in the morning and stay all day, then you can see everything. But they suggest go stay somewhere and then make it a 2-part day, you know. Yeah, Bridgeport is the town that the people that used to live in Bodie, which was out in the hills there, or the foothills or whatever, that's where they went to get all their supplies and stuff. Bridgeport. That's the nearest big town. And also, if I'm going to do that and go to Bodie and all that stuff, there's no reason why I shouldn't go to the Alabama hills and see all that stuff like that Barry guy. I was watching his video and I went, dang, that's pretty cool, you know. When Mobile Tech says, when you decide to go, let me know. It's basically in my backyard. Yeah. Well, that's understood. I know exactly where you are up there, Mobile Tech. I think I'll be okay camping out in the van as long as it doesn't get way past 30 degrees, you know. 30 degrees is cold, but you can survive it, you know, with all your 0 degree stuff. Don't hug Mo. Right on. Don't hug Mo. Are you kidding, man? If I go meet anybody on these trips, I'm not going to hug anybody. Thank you, Pan. That's nice. Yeah, really. As long as I don't hug Deb. I don't know, Mo. I'm just still kind of scared because I haven't had none of that stuff yet. So you might get like a fist bump. Yeah, just a high five. Thanks. There you go. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Joanne. I'm going to take it everywhere, man. It's never far away from me. See, look. See? Really, where's Anna? Anna. She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus, and America too. She's a good girl. I don't know the words to it. Da, 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 da. But I'm free falling. Yes, I'm free falling. Yuki, look. There you go. Whoa. Don't fall. Don't fall down, guitar. How can I pinch her? She's over on the couch. Look, I'll show you. See, there's Yuki right there. Yuki, look. See, what is that on the security monitor, Yuki? Thank you, Camp Core One. If you really want to learn how to play one, I would just suggest get a good one. Don't go buy a cheap. Don't buy a cheap, crummy one. Go buy a decent one, and you'll have a lot easier time to learn how to play it. If you buy a cheap, crummy guitar to try to learn on it, you won't be able to play and go, I didn't want to play anyway, you know. So that's by my experience on it. Yuki. She sits there and watches me. She sits there and watches the security screen too. If she sees anything on it, then she'll start barking. But sometimes if somebody's trash blowing through, like a Walmart bag blowing in the yard, she'll sit there and start screaming at the bag. Yeah, barks at herself. Yeah, Larry. How's Sabrina? How's Sabrina doing? Cool. Cool, man. I love it. I love it that she's doing good now. Well, that's cool. Going in for her 3-year shots and checkup. Nice. I, I'm I was so stunned when all that story about her eyes and all that stuff, and and it just makes me happy that it all worked out pretty much where she adjusted to being blind and stuff, and it's so great to have her have her be able to go with you and still go camping and stuff, mobile tech, and that's great, man. Oh, cool. So he says I got some videos to share coming soon. I always love those little clips. You say, here she is in the tent. Here she is over here and over here. You end up showing a lot more of her than you do of anything else, and that's great because we want to see all that stuff. Blue is great. She is playing with her ball right now. Cool, cool. I take it Blue is a younger one, or she's outside playing with her ball and stuff. Camp Gore, when are you talking about my dog, or are you talking about Mo's dog? My dog is my little dog is like a mostly Esky dog, American Eskimo dog. My daughter got her for me, and she thought it was a Pomeranian when she was a baby because she looked just like one. But as she grew up, she developed into what she is now. Well, that's good. You have 3 guitars, though. It's easy to learn Camp Gore one if you just set like an hour for yourself. I know in these days and time that's hard to sit there and get an hour to yourself, but go somewhere and then lock the door and say, I'm gonna go learn my guitar, and then do that for an hour every day and work on 2 or 3, 4 simple chords and stuff. You'll be able to play everything. The first thing I ever learned how to play was Home on the Range, so give me a home where the antelope. I learned that, and then I went, I want to learn some rock and roll songs. And back then, everybody was learning how to play Louie Louie. Remember that one? Dun 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 Louie Louie. Yeah, I think that's what she is. Camp 4. Yeah, that too. I love that. I love that one, Mobile Tech. I just did that one the other day when I'm going on the road and making all these little short, like a little clips and stuff, and I'm going to use that for background music. What I did, and I did that one. I did the Gloria version like them, but I did drums and bass with it. It's like dun 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 dun. Let me see if it's on here. I did a version earlier, but I don't know. Let me see. Brand. Here it is. Yeah. No, that's Gloria. Is it Gloria? Let me see. See if you guys can hear this. If I do that, though, I can't see the whatchamacallit. There you go. I have a guitar. I can only play the familiar part of Smoke on the Water. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, everybody they work on that one too. Or the old Black Sabbath stuff, the Iron Man. Dun, 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 dun. For members, really. I don't know about that, Mobile Tech. Oh, yeah. I can show you some chords. I've done, I don't know if you ever saw anything on my channel, Linda Camp Gore One, but I like making these shorts about these weird tunings and stuff I did. And I said, here how you could do a song, put it together like with the two different chords and show you, like here's a D and a G and just strum those together and you could add stuff to it, you know. Yeah, you were being sarcastic, Mo, because it's going to be around forever. Because look, we're sitting here. It's 2024, and we're still listening to all that stuff of the 60s and 70s, 80s, 90s, you know. But nobody's going to be listening to all this, a lot of the rap and stuff. I listen to some rap music, but the ones that all they do is sit around and cuss and say dirty words and stuff, I don't watch that. I don't listen to that, you know. Parents told us that, yeah. Okay, yeah. I meant mine is Alaskan Eskimo too. Camp Grover One. There was a lady that drove she was from Pahrump and drove a RB around, and she has two Eskies in her, and that's all she does. She's by herself. She travels in a big old RV. Has two. I can't remember her name though, but she's from Pahrump. Yeah, yeah. But you know what? They have no idea. You know, they just heard Led Zeppelin, and they heard how cool it is. You know, but they're way too young to have known Led Zeppelin because they've been around since the '60s. You know. There you go. There you go, Joanne. As long as you have fun, that's what it's all about. It's having fun, man. Let me go back to this one. Yeah, Linda, I don't mind that. I don't mind that my Yuki grew up to be Alaskan Eskimo dog because to me they're pretty cool dogs, man. They're a lot of the true blood, you know, total Pomeranians. They're just so hairy and they have the little puggy looking face. The Eskies have more of a distinctive face. I don't know. When mine was young, everybody goes, oh, look, she looks like a baby seal face, you know, but they don't have that flat face like a Pomeranian, the real Pomeranians do. None said we'd go to heck to listening to rock and roll. Yeah, don't listen to that or else you're going to go crazy. Or they said that about marijuana too. They said that they made that movie that movie about marijuana, and if you smoked a joint, then you'd be hooked on heroin and all this stuff and all these crazy illusions and stuff. I forgot the name of the movie, but it's pretty funny. My neighbor used to play "Smoke on the Water" so much I was hearing it in my dreams. Well, that's because he wanted to get the sound right. Camp Goer 1. There you go. I used to play "Inagata de Vida" on accordion. There you go. That's the name of it. Reefer Madness, Pamela. And they used to show that at school. They used to show that to school and say, "This is why you shouldn't smoke marijuana." And then to show you this movie and these people smoking it and then going crazy. Ah! And their hair would be sticking straight up and stuff. And now look, we have 20 or 30 states have legalized it. Yeah, you can. You can. If you have, I don't know about premium on the YouTube. If you don't have premium, how much you can see, but if you do have premium, you can see a lot of good free movies, man. In fact, comes to my playlist. If you look on my channel and go to my playlist, I have like 2 different playlists. I had to make another one because one got so many movies in there. It's hard to look through 400 or 500 movies. So I have 2 playlists. They got over 500, 600 movies in there. So if you want to go watch some free movies, go in there and look through it. There's like a lot of Westerns, a lot of war movies. There's even old combat TV shows and all that stuff, you know. So yeah, I took organ lessons as a kid. They say it's similar to guitars, but I guess I have dyslexic fingers on a guitar. Well, yeah, it helps if you have longer fingers also, you know. And people think a lot of people think that it'd be easier to play a ukulele, but ukulele chords are only similar to guitar chords, and they're not the same at all, you know. So I give kudos to anybody that can play a ukulele because you have to learn all the chords, but it's different than a guitar. I'll tell you who a good ukulele player is JoJo Strums. If you listen to Sad Taper, if you ever go listen to Sad Taper's channel, and JoJo is the girl, is his girlfriend or wife or whatever she is, but she plays ukulele and sings modern era songs, you know, and she's not that old, so she doesn't know a lot of the older rock and roll songs, but she even plays some of those. She plays like the old John Prine songs and stuff, and she plays the newer stuff also. So she's really good. She sings and plays, so she does good. Yep, exactly, man. My dog will start barking. She'll start barking at the next door neighbor's dog, you know, through the wall. She's sitting there. She heard something, you know. She's and starts barking towards the window because she knows the house is that way. Okay. My blind dog still barks at the UPS delivery. Man, it seems like the UPS delivery trucks, you can hear them when they drive up. They have that one noise when they drive up, and they always have one little squeak on the brake. And then that's what catches Yuki's attention. Then she looks at the security cam, and then there she goes. She just, Hi, Mrs. 909. How are you? How's your channel doing? Joanne said, I smoked pot one time when I was 21. Scared me so bad I never smoked it again. You probably got scared because you saw a Reefer Madness, Joanne. And the biggest question is, did you inhale? I'm just kidding. Whatever, Joanne. I watch freestyle. Yeah, well, in Dutch, they're getting a lot more and more. If you notice, they're getting not only are they getting more and more free movies, but they're getting the newer ranked movies. You know, before you used to only be able to watch movies that are like early 2000s and stuff, but now you can watch a lot. You know, like, and I don't know if you're a fan of old westerns or new westerns, but A lot of people don't know that between 2017 and 2022 or something like that, they made a bunch of Westerns and nobody has ever watched them. So a lot of those go onto YouTube and stuff free also, you know. I like Westerns. I like old Westerns. Some of them are pretty cool. I call it U-boob. I call it U-boob. Really. Yeah, everybody go check out Mrs. 909's channel. Yeah, I do too. That's cool to see that kind of stuff, mobile tech. And I'd love to go see that the site that they had, the town and all that, but I think it's gone or starting to be gone. Yep, Gunsmoke. There was a bunch of good Westerns on, man. There was a bunch of good war movies on too. Like, remember Combat? Mo, they got Combat, and I like the ones where the B-29s were flying around and stuff. Those were the good shows. Oh, they even had like a PT-109 also. PT-109 TV show and stuff. Sub to Mrs. Cool, yeah. Hey Jeff, how's everybody reacting to your name change and all that? Has it gone good, and you still getting a lot of subs and stuff? Does it give you more? Thank you, Pam. You're so nice. Linda says, I have several little rescues and my Maggie starts the barkathon when the neighbors die. One thing I got to ask you, Camp Grower One, does your dog watch TV? Because my Yuki watches TV and she watches YouTube all day long, and she has her own favorite channels. And she watches them so much because I'll let her watch it at night when I go drift off to sleep. And she knows them so much when she could be in the other room and the music comes on for the starting credits and stuff. She knows who it is and comes in running in here barking. Rah, 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 rah. So anyway, you guys all think I'm crazy because she has her own little YouTube favorites. But I made another thing on my playlist, and it's called Doggies for Yuki, and that's all her favorite one. Not all of them. I didn't put every single one, but anything that has a lot of dogs in it, then I put them on that playlist. So it'll help me too, because if I just want to find a certain one, then I'll just go, here you go, Yuki, watch this, Really. Dogs find Linda. Linda doesn't find dogs. Oh, but Pam and Linda, I found this one. I'm always searching for like a good show on YouTube, and I'll just start out the search and put doggy in there, a dog or whatever. And I found this one. And talk about rescue. This guy it's just called The Farm. It's called The Farm, and he's got an Australian accent. I don't know. His wife doesn't. I don't know if it's over there in Australia or not, but this guy has a bunch of land, and he's adopted 20 and one of those wild Australian dogs too. So he's got 20, all kinds of dogs. That's what his videos are about. And he's got a lot of videos, and they're pretty cool. He's got a swimming pool, and it has, let's have pool day, and they all jump in the pool and stuff. But it's called The Farm. If you want to look at it, go look at my page and look at my playlist, and they're in my playlist. The guy called The Farm. Yeah, please take me with you. Okay, wait a minute. Jeff said, I haven't really noticed a change, but views, likes, and comments have been down for the past few months. So it seems like the channel has been taking a beating lately. I think really, 909, I think everybody's going through that. And I think it has a lot to do with the winter and the holidays and all that. And I think that it bounces back up during the springtime, you know, hopefully anyway. And I hope for you and for me and everybody else that has a channel that it does like that and goes like that. And we all go back up to good numbers, you know. Please take me with you. Yes, I agree with that too. I agree with that too, Mo. Has a lot to do with what YouTube is doing to the format. Like who was saying the other day, it's not the, you know, all these things that all these little things that they do on YouTube that make it work and stuff. They don't have to, you know, they works good. No, they always come up with new crap, you know. Why don't they fit, you know, just keep the stuff that works already, you know? Yeah, it happens around this time every year and it drives me nuts. Yeah, Jeff, but you just got to hang in there though. But, you know, like I said, that's, you know, all you can do is keep on posting, at least do shorts and stuff. I think I get the majority of my viewership or views from shorts because I put, and it seems like, I don't know, every 3 or 4 short that I'll do, it seems to get up at good numbers, but then you'll make a 2 or 3 that are lousy numbers, you know. So let's see what's up with the ads now. Nutty. Yeah, that's true too. Oh, you're not talking about me right now, are you? Because I don't think I have ads in mine, but I don't know. But I don't ever notice that because I have the premium also on that. So small channels will be phased out eventually. I think maybe they could be, but the ones that don't try or you know, they're have like 1 or 2 videos and then that's it for a year, you know. But you know what doesn't make sense is a lot of these channels that are real popular. Well, you know, like go figure, it's because it's a cute girl or something. They want to go live in their van or whatever and go travel up and down the coast of California. Okay, so they get like 35,000 subs and all this stuff. And they're doing it for a few years. I seen one and she was like doing it for 6 years, but she's only got like less than 100 videos. And I'm going, just think if she tried, you know, if she really tried to make some good stuff to watch, she'd really have a good audience. But you know, for 6 years, you need over 100 videos for sure now. Yeah, Vaughn, that's that's how they make their money though, is the ads and stuff, you know. And then if the people that are monetized accept it and stuff, they get part of that money too. So the worst thing you can do is if you see something, you're watching a video, then the ad comes on, you get mad, you turn it off, and that really hurts them. But if you could sit through the whole ad, and usually they're like 20 seconds or 30 seconds, I don't know. Then if you sit through the whole thing, then they get part of the money, but YouTube takes most of it. I don't know about that either. Within 10 years, all YouTube will be AI. That would be bizarre, wouldn't it? And they replace probably half their crowd of people too will be AI people. My funniest clip from one of my funniest live streams. I know what it is too, Mobile Tech. Is it Desert Deb and trying to put the shower tent? I'm not watching on my computer, so I can't see who's posting what, but I can see, but I mean, I can't see my mods and stuff, but I think that's what you posted, isn't it? I don't know. Mobile Tech, I have a video of a dog I was rescuing from the streets, found the owner. The dog didn't want me to leave her. She stood between my legs when they tried to take her. I felt bad. Yeah. I was watching that Roaming Reckless. that girl that travels in that 97 Defender, and she's got that dog Blue that has cancer and stuff. But I was watching one of her older ones that she was going through somewhere in New Mexico or Arizona, and she was at a convenience store. And when she came out, there was all these dogs. There was like 3 dogs out front. There was just like giving her the old eye, like, come take me, come help me, and all that. She went and bought them food and water and all that stuff, and then she couldn't take it. She didn't want them, in there with her dog and stuff. But she couldn't even take him to go to the pound or nothing because nobody would accept him and all this stuff. So she got mad and she cried and stuff. And after that, and this girl, she has over 200,000 subs, I think, or over 100,000. She makes good money. But anyway, so after that, she got mad and she hooked up with the local pound and stuff. There's some girls and stuff from that, and bought all kinds of foods and stuff and wanted to take care of all these dogs and stuff. And she did that. She's going to make that an annual event. So that's one good thing. People like her, God bless people like her for doing something like that, Her name is Maria, but lately she's been going by Rhea, and her channel is Roaming Reckless. Good stuff. Good stuff, but it's kind of sad though about her dog having cancer. Her dog has cancer, but they've been treating it for a while, and she's been in Alaska, and then it's flared back up again. So she's been kind of bummed about that, but she's trying to do the best she can. So hopefully it'll all work out for her. I've been on YouTube for 6 years and have over 600 videos, but still not over 1,000 subs. I guess I'm not that interesting. Oh, no, I don't think that, Camp Grower One. I just think a lot of people will just get to the point where, they're not going to sit there and knock themselves out for it and all that. And I'm sure you're probably one of them that you're pretty busy in your life and you don't have time to do all that stuff, So, and one thing that I do know, since I was serious about starting a channel, is you have to network. You have to constantly network on, at least, if not on other platforms and stuff like Facebook, Instagram, and all that stuff, you have to at least do it here on YouTube. You have to go to the different lives, introduce yourself, say hi to everybody, blah, 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 do all this stuff and get your name and channel out there and stuff, And if you do that and you keep repeating yourself, people will eventually notice you, and then they'll look at your work eventually, Exactly, Mobile Tech. YouTube is a lot of work if you want to be successful, But the thing that you can't do is you can't just sit there and go, okay, I'm tired and I don't want to do this for, if you have a steady following of people, you can't just say, okay, I'm not going to do nothing for 2 months, they'll understand. It'll still be there. Well, when you come back, all your viewing, all your analytics are going to be different. If you ever stopped and looked in your analytics, it tells you everything, all the viewership and where it's coming from, the returning subs and all that stuff. It tells you all that stuff. But the worst thing for you to do is take a break and stop posting and then come back and think everything will be the same, I think Desert Deb did that because she was like doing live streams like 3 times in a week, sometimes 4, whether they were like 1 hour or 3 or 4 or 5, 6 hours. So she has a lot of stuff to do. She's been going through a lot and changes in her life and stuff. So she stopped posting. And so, yeah, she has a life now, like Mobile Tech said. So now, she was like absent on YouTube for months at a time. And now when she comes back, she didn't have all the stuff where you'd be totally monetized and stuff now. And she's always had her channel hours, but see, the YouTube goes by they don't go by your total accumulated hours watched. They go by the last 365 days of the year. So you do that, and unless you've made so many hours that's going to keep overlap and keep running on, then, then you're going to have to make up those hours that you lost. And that's what happens. Yeah, it's real sad to see dogs like that. Yeah, there's a whole thing about res dog. I think Pam, didn't you say yours is a res dog? Let's see. Von Dutch says, what does 100K in subscribers get you per month? That's the hard one to answer, Von Dutch, because you have to take in consideration how popular they are and how many views that they get, because they go by the views. You go by views and stuff. And, but if they don't get like thousands of views per each video, then it's not going to get very much. But if you're talking like somebody like, I don't know, I don't want to throw out somebody's name out there that, I don't know for sure, but like Nikki Delventhal, it would be safe to say that she made probably over 18,000 a month, That's what I'm guessing. That's just a guess, total guess, but I would guess that. And if you look at her and the stuff that she's getting and accumulating and stuff, and a lot of it was given to her, but that van that she's got, it's not cheap. She's got that real nice, whatever, that Mercedes van or whatever the heck it is, but she's got that whole thing decked out. She even has a heated floor. So, and all this stuff. So, that stuff isn't cheap. And I know people say, if you get so many subs, everybody will give you everything free on YouTube. Well, they're not going to give you a van. They might make you a deal and stuff on it, but still she's got to pay for all that. So she's making a good money to be able to do that and then stay wherever the heck she wants to and everything else that she does, But yeah, it depends on, on how many subscribers and how many views you get. Like Mo has a bunch of subscribers and he says he doesn't make that much at all. So I like channels that make me smile. Exactly. I do too. Sorry. I like channels that make me smile and then makes you want to watch them to the end, and I like ones that I can learn stuff off of. I'd rather watch a movie where it's showing me like going to Oatman, Arizona and showing me the way and showing everything around you and all that, instead of just somebody with the camera up to their face and talking into it, But let's see. I found, even though I know a lot of the tribe members and been to meetups, and the people are not willing to say anything other than rebel girl. I don't know. I don't know about that whole situation there, Camp Door One. It's just, I followed all them since 2019, and everything's changed since then, with the Cocoa Puffs or the sniffles or whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to say the C word because they don't like it, but since that happened, everything has changed and everybody's split up and stuff. And even now the total tribe, like you say, you met all the tribe before, they're all like have gone their own way and doing other things, And then they also, they all get back together for their bashes and stuff. But like, for instance, I was out there camping in May at this little hidden campground place. It was a United States Department of Agriculture campground. So it was real nice and stuff. I said, this is going to be nice. Nobody's going to be there. So I go there and there's one of those real nice vans there. And they had the best place overlooking the lake and stuff. And I go, oh yeah, it must be nice. They got the good place. So anyway, turns out that was Shalom on the Roam. And she knows all those people too. So I sat down and talked with her a couple of nights in a row. And we were talking about the tribe and all that. And she knows all those people. She told me a little bit about everybody that I asked about. And then, in fact, she's still riding around with all of them. And we got off real good. And she has a little white dog, too. Her little dog is named Jazzy. And so, anywhere you go, you might meet somebody, Here you go. Heidi was a res dog. Yeah, there's a $250,000 van there. Mobile Tech says about Nikki. Yeah, Camp Goer 1, the shorts get a lot of views, but I don't know how much of that time that you can use towards your hours and stuff. If you're looking for hours, you know, you got to get 4,000 hours total to be able to totally monetize yourself, you know, where they can do ads and all that stuff. And you make money off of thousands of views per in your whatchamacallit, in your stream. Let's see, I'm way behind, huh? Gotta wear some slanky low-cut shirt and shorts. Oh, I remember Rebel Girl. A lot of the people, they sit there and seem to they get on a streak where everybody watches them and then they disappear and stuff. Yeah, personally get stuff sent. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about all the nomads that they have, like over what, I don't know, 10,000 subs. Once you get up to 20,000, it's going to be guaranteed that you're going to get all kind of free product things. All you have to do is make a video and sit there and you get this free, you know. Here you go. Here's the latest 1,000 watt power station, you know. Here you go. All you have to do is write us a good review, you know. Because I see some nomads that sitting there, they say, oh gosh, it's so much, it costs so much for gas money and this and that. But you look in the back of their stuff and they have like 3 power stations, you know, big ones, you know. Yeah, yeah, I understand. There you go. There you go, Mobile Tech. The most successful seem to be the young girls. You camped with them 4 years ago? I think that's when I first started watching you a long time ago. And then I used to watch, what's his name? I used to watch Blue Van Dan when he was really traveling around in that van and stuff. And he had his place in Redding, California, his little land with all the trees and all those plants and stuff. Then he'd go out there to Quartzsite every year and make that trip, and it was really cool to watch all that stuff he was doing. One of the cool things Camp Goer 1 was when Dave's RV life. This was after Aja had got rid of the old black Pandemonium bus or van and left it up at Scott and Terry's up in Washington, and Dave's RV life went up there and brought that thing back down to Arizona, to Aja's place. That was something else, because he didn't know if it was going to make it, and it would break down every couple of videos, but he made videos like every day that he was traveling on that. Camp Goer 1, the way you find out how many hours you have to get on your studio, YouTube studio, and you go over there to that you go over on the left where it slides up and down and says, go to earn, the $ earn, hit earn, and then it'll tell you whether or not you're able to earn anything at the moment. And then it'll, at the very bottom of where you scroll down, it tells you how many hours you need and stuff. Yeah, exactly, man. I love that guy, man. I love Adventure Van Man. He stayed down to earth and real, you know. And the only thing, Von Dutch, the only thing that I think that it didn't hurt him in this channel, but it caused him to be different about it, was him getting into his girlfriend Kelly and her. You know, once she got in the picture, then he had to change a lot of the things that he did. He couldn't do like 2 videos a week and stuff anymore. but still he does quality stuff, you know, and he always has nice videos, explains everything. He explains where he's at and shows you everything around. And that's what I want to do. When I get out there, I'd like to do like he does and says, look at this and look at that, you know, this is good because of this. And, you know, so, yep, I like him. In fact, all the people out on the road that, you know, you're bound to run into, maybe if you're out there traveling around, I sure as heck wouldn't mind running into Brian. You know, Brian out there, Adventure Van, man. Good stuff, man. I went through what, 1, 2, 3 vans with him, watching him go through 3 vans. Yeah, he is. Yes, Von Dutch. He seems a lot happier, but he had to change all that when he met Kelly. You know, less videos but same quality, and he's more happy. Yeah. Now Kelly's mom died, and they had to go get rid of the estate and all that, and there was a dog involved. So now he's got that dog Hobbs, and Hobbs is pretty cool, but he's antisocial. So every time they have guests, they have to lock Hobbs up right now. But you know. Yeah, Foresty Forest is pretty cool. Foresty Forest I like, but I was always scared how he has that little wood burning stove. He's got a little tiny wood burning stove. It didn't look like it's a foot around or nothing, and then he's got a hole in his back of his van, and it's exactly like my van, only his has windows. But that's what he uses for heat and partially for cooking. But I was always scared of that thing catching on a fire. But you know, so far he seems to be doing good. But hope it lasts good for him. I met Hobotech. Yeah, man, Hobotech. See, that's one that when he was riding on his bike at Quartzsite, handing out his stickers. yeah, Linda. But you know what? He doesn't do anything anymore. All he does is those reviews. He's another one that he ditched the traveling around part, and now he's got like a whole house full of power supplies and gifts and stuff that they send for him to review because he's Professor Hobo. How does he do it? Professor Hobo. But I used to watch him when he was traveling around, and he was cool. He had one of those cool old vans and stuff, and he had his cat in there and stuff, and they would always go to Quartzsite. In fact, I think Sasnak is out at Quartzsite right now, and I think he's waiting for him to go out there so they could have their little get-together like they always do. Yep. Yeah, him in his white gloves. Yeah, his white gloves and his white doctor's outfit and all that stuff. Yep, exactly. But you know what? That Will Prowse guy he's like smart as hell. He knows all that stuff, you know. You could sit there and understand more of what he says about how to do solar panels and batteries and all that stuff by just listening to him or just by him showing you a drawing that he did than you can by all these other people. All these other people, they say, here, we're going to show you how to do the solar, this and that. But listen to Will Prowse. He knows what he's talking about, you know. Hey, Will Prowse used to like get some of that free batteries and all that stuff. And they'd get mad because he would take a saw and saw them in half or saw the top off them and they'd say, I want to see how it's made, you know. And he would tell you if it had the right stuff in there to potentially be a good battery, you know. Yeah, Camp Gore one, I know. Yeah. Yep, I know the Sasnak thing. But he doesn't live in Kansas anymore. He's down, I think he's in the Dallas area, Fort Worth area. But I've been watching him for a while too. I remember him when he was driving. He was driving his big rig, and then he got into the accident because he was going too fast. He spilled his coffee down between his legs, and he wrecked his truck. Yeah. Yeah, and then now you got all these people, and I think COVID had a lot to do with it. And then, but probably even Bob Wells too. Did you meet Bob Wells too, Camp Grower One? I think you said earlier, but I don't know. But even he's pushing to get his own land and stuff because Bob makes so much dang money now. He doesn't even have to, you know. Oh, okay, cool. Had a breaking news from Blind Views. But now what I was going to say is now all those nomads and travelers, since the big C happened, and they all want to they call it the home base, you know. So you get the home base or a little chunk of land where they can go stay where nobody will bother them and stuff, you know. And it's turning into well, some of them are pretty nice, but the thing that you have to worry about, I think, that when you get a chunk of land somewhere, you know, people complain about living in a place that has a strict homeowners association and all that stuff. But, you know, if you let everybody go out and live on a chunk of land and have no rules for nothing, then look at the crap they're going to live in. They're going to live in stuff that makes, you know, they're going to live in junky places. You know, it's not going to be up to code and stuff, and it's going to look terrible. And I'm not going to say, but I know a couple of them that they're living like that, and they don't look very nice and stuff. But they're out there, they're doing it. They're living in their own homesteading place. But you know, but if you do it the right way and get everything done, yeah, you can be done. But don't just go out there and you know, and make a big mess out of everything. You know. Homesteading seems to be the new van life. Yeah, right. Or well, not just the new van life, but they use the thing. I need a home base. You know, I need a home base. I want a home base in here and here. You know. I camped with Terry and Scotty too. I watched them. I watched them a long time ago, and they had the pickup truck with the camper on the back of it. Then one day on the highway, they got hit from behind, and the people didn't stop or something, and it tore up their camper and stuff real bad, and they had to go. The insurance trashed it, so they took it to the dump and stuff. And they sat there, and Scott was saying, "Look at that! Now I get to see my trailer being wrecked one more time," and they took it to the dump. But yeah, they've gone through a bunch of stuff, haven't they? They sold their place in Washington. They had that truck camper. They went into what else after that? They had a couple of different trailers, and now they got the fifth wheel. God bless my on-grid Met. Yeah, really, man. I'm roughing it with my on-grid, my heat and my electricity, and here we go. I have 43 acres in Wisconsin. Wish I had it groomed out to have a meet at. Yeah, that would be cool. Does it ever have? Well, Wisconsin's up there. Yeah, I guess you could have it in where everything's green and nice and not too cold, huh? It's too woodsy. Well, that you could take care of that. You could take care of that, a bulldozer and a bunch of people with chainsaws, you know. Runaway Matt, yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel too. That's how I feel too, Linda. I'm not going to sit there and say, I'm a nomad, you know, this and that. I'm a solo male traveler, healing and all that stuff. I'm just going to say, I prefer to call it what? Extended vacationism. You know, there's just a lot of things I want to see. And when I take my trips, I'm going to make the most of them, you know. But in no way does that mean that I want to be a nomad and do all this nomadic stuff, you know. Do they still have a spot in Ocean Shore? The only thing I'm missing, two things, chickens and a stream. Yep. You're talking about Scott and Terry there, Von Dutch? I don't know. And Spot in Ocean Shore. I think they sold, if you're talking about their house up there in Washington, they sold that, I think. Yeah, there you go. I never thought I heard anybody say that. City sewer is pretty sweet. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, Von Dutch, until it gets clogged up and you have to call and get it cleared out, you know. But still, you know, dealing with that, which sure seems like it's easier to deal with dumping tanks and all that kind of stuff, you know. Yeah, there you go. Travelers. I'm not this or that. I'm a traveler. Von Dutch, you could be right. They might have property up there still because since all that happened, I think I don't know which one it was, but I think her parents are gone now. So I don't know if he's got that or what, you know. But they might still have connections up there. You never know. You know, I didn't know them. I didn't know them. I just watched them, you know. So, but I did watch a lot of the stuff, you know, like Camp Goer One. Do you remember? You know all these people. So do you remember the turtle people? Some young couple that were in one of those tiny minivans and they carried a little turtle around with them. It was okay. It was called Sheldon's Van Life Travels. You remember them? And they were friends with Camper Van Kevin, and then suddenly he turned on them, and their friendship went to hell. And after that, they only put a few videos out, and then after that, I heard that they were in one area and they were working and stuff, and they were trying to save up for a bus or something. Oh, okay. See, yeah, so they have the connection still up there. That's cool. It's always good to have connections. Yeah, I was just always wondering whatever happened to Van Sheldon's van life or Van Sheldon's van life or whatever they called it with the little turtle and stuff because they just dropped off. You know, they had they had a good run where they were making videos twice a week or so, and then suddenly they disappeared. You know. Oh man, yeah, I heard that Kevin can be pretty pig-headed. He um he seemed kind of not really rude or anything, but when he had that one van, that white van, and then it was kind of fixed, but not really. But he had some batteries, and he had just like a tool thing in there for his drawers and stuff. And he was going to sell it. I tried to get in there and send him an email and ask him how much he wanted for all that, and he was just like real rude about it. And he was like, "Well, I don't know. I'm thinking about. I promised this other girl the van and blah blah blah, but she's over in another country right now. When she comes back, I'm going to sell it to her." I'm like, okay, I was like, okay, well, you should just explain that, you know, instead of leading everybody to believe that you're going to sell it and not reply, or you don't really want to sell it, or what, you know. But then he told me how much it was, and I thought it was too much anyway. So he's a stubborn Georgian. Some of the beach land can only be used that little riverfront too, I think. Yeah, it's cool. That's understandable, mobile tech. I plain got burned out on making videos. And then when you can get to that point, I think, where you go, what the hell kind of content am I going to put out now, you know? He's a stubborn Georgian man. I made a beautiful lanyard to Eric after X died. Oh man, that's another thing that's really sad too. Is when you watch all these people and you get involved with their pets and liking their pets, and then they die and stuff. You know. Oh man, he didn't even mention it to you. Huh? What was the other guy? Oh, he was what's his name? Mike, the one that had the van and a dog that died, and he's down in Quartzsite, and I think he buried him there. Yeah, I know it's rough, mobile tech, you know. And they probably didn't have shorts back when you were started out. They didn't have short videos and all that stuff. Yeah, yeah, Camper One. That's Camp Goer One, and it just seems like he's the kind of guy that feels like everybody owes him, you know, but he doesn't owe anybody, you know. I don't know, but that's what the attitude it seems like he has. Yeah, yeah, I know. He's up close to Camper Van and Kevin, and then what's her name and her boyfriend Caravan Carolyn. They got a little chunk of land up there too, but I just watched a couple of videos of hers when she was up there, and they go, "It's too windy and it's too and we're going back. We're going back to my house." And so, but I don't know if they still have it and stuff, and I don't know if they fell out on it with Kevin or what too. Caravan Carolyn. I was on YouTube before Google owned it, right? You're old school. You're one of those. They call you OG mobile tech, original gangster. I always thought Carolyn was cool anyway. I thought she was cool anyway. She cracks me up on some of the things that she says and does, you know. But, you know, it's like I don't know what happened to all that group, but they kind of pushed her out of the way or something. It seems like they made it seem like I don't know what she was sick or something going down there, and they said no, don't come down here, blah blah blah. And then after that, it was like she never went with them again. So I don't know. It's hard to say anything about all of them because all we see is one side of it on a video, you know. And then you get into these live streams and you hear all these people talking and stuff. So you just have to go by what everybody's the real people that met them. Well, like you, Linda, that you're saying stuff that you say, you know. Yeah, Dana and Steve from Full Tiny House. Don't they have Oklahoma connections? I think they do, didn't they? And supposedly that Steve guy had it out with whatchamacallit, with Tater. Do I know Randy, Mobile Traveler? I watched him a long time ago when he had when he was driving. Where was it? In a trailer, his trailer burned up and stuff. Oh, hi, Sarah. How are you doing? Good to see you, man. Cool. Wandering Gypsies in the house, everybody. Man, Sarah, I sure wish I could go up there to Tacoma to see you and Wonder Hussy and the one-legged miner and all that, but I already made plans to leave on the 19th, man. So if I went to go see that thing in Tacoma, I'd have to make a beeline out there. But one of these days, maybe meet you, man. That'd be cool. Hey, Wandering Gypsy, Sarah. I messaged Wonder Hussy the other day. She answered me and told me that Jenny Gibbs is going to be there also. I don't know if you know Jenny Gibbs. She lives in Pahrump, but she does a lot of the stuff from Death Valley and stuff. She's a good person too, Jenny Gibbs. So when you see her, tell her I said hi too. How is your Jeep, Wandering Gypsy? Is your Jeep okay now? Cool. If it is, and I hope it didn't cost you an arm and leg. Jenny is a nut, Mobile Tech says, but you know what? She's a good nut, and I love the way she makes her videos. She gets on there and goes, "Hi, my name is Jenny. My name is Jenny, and we're going here today in Death Valley." You know. Yeah, exactly, Mobile Tech. See. All right, that's cool. A new Jeep. Just don't. I saw you're a little short, and I went, "Oh no!" About somebody ran you off the road, and you went into the mud and almost flipped over. And I went, "Oh no!" I wonder if that was before or after she got it fixed. You know. Well, Sarah, I'm going to be in the Pahrump area starting around the 1st of March, and I don't know how long I'll be there, probably for a while, I don't know. But if I run into you somewhere, that'd be kind of cool. So, but just want to say safe travels to you wherever you're going, Sarah. It's cool. Camp Grover One says, I bet it's fun to have a Jeep. Oh, yeah, it'd be fun to 4-wheel drive and all that stuff. Oh, little one right beside you. Cool, cool. We'll exchange stickers. That'd be cool. I need a new one. I need one of your new stickers. I pull Jeeps out being stuck all the time with my Blazer. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, Mobile Tech. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I love it whenever little one starts growling at Sarah. Sarah, come here over here. You want to see everybody? She's, but let me go back to Mobile Tech. Mobile Tech, I'm not going to say nothing about Mobile Tech's Blazer because that thing's been through a lot and it's still running and it's still going. So, but I've seen Sarah WRKA914 pull out a like a mini bus out there in Quartzsite last year too. So her Jeep is nothing to laugh about. It could do that. It did it real easy, and it didn't even work up a sweat for her. So yeah, I like that too. I like that idea too. Camp Grower One. If you had a decent truck and had a camper on it, it'd be cool. It would just be nice to be rich to have everything you wanted though. Yeah, exactly, Mobile Tech. The minibus recovery. And, they were totally stuck, and she just got on there, and just ding, and it was out like in minutes. Camp Grower One, she lives in her Jeep. Linda, she used to pull a little travel pull behind trailer behind the Jeep, but she sold that and just converted her Jeep, and now she just totally lives in that. Her and her little dog. There you go. I love watching your videos when you're out there traveling around and doing stuff, Sarah. Camp Grower One said, my friend T.R. Bolin has a good channel. He's remodeling his truck camper right now. It seems like a lot of people are doing that, Linda. A lot of them are going to truck campers now. If you ever watched, I'm a mod for one of the guys is a dispersed camper man. He does real good with his truck camper, and he does real good videos, and he gives you the longitude and longitude. I can't say it, but he gives you the coordinates and stuff. Got to go enjoy some hot springs now. Okay. Have fun, Sarah, Wandering Gypsy. Thank you for stopping in, and have a good one. But anyway, what I was saying is, he gives all the coordinates and stuff to where he's staying, the good places and stuff. He has a small jackery, and he takes his Starlink hiking up to the top of the canyons and mountains and stuff, and he does lives from it and stuff. And this young couple called the Lost Renegades. The Lost Renegades, they're fun. They're a younger group. They're real young. I think they're in their 30s or so. But they used to have a van, like a 97 or 95 van they traveled around in that was converted. And that got too much for them, so they bought a truck and a camper and stuff. And they've remodeled it 3 times already because they weren't satisfied. Now they got it like they want to. And it's looking pretty good. And they're called Lost Renegades. They're pretty good. Yeah, exactly. But some of them are so big, some of those campers on the back of the pickups are so tall and stick out. And some of them, you got to have the tailgate off of it or down. And there's just too much. You got to have a big old giant pickup to do that. I think you need like a F250 or something like that, or a 350, or I have a Silverado, but it's just a normal Silverado, an 8-cylinder, but I've had 3 cab over campers, and I like the Lance the best. Yeah, I've seen the Lances. They're pretty good, and if you find a good Lance in good condition, you can still get good money out of it. You're talking full-size pickup, so you must mean 1-ton pickup. Yeah. It just seems like it would be good, but I think it puts a lot of stress on your vehicle eventually if you're doing it full time, But you do need something, and you need something for the shocks, because that was a lot of wear on your shocks also. So thank you, Pam. You're so sweet. There's all their links. The Renegades. I don't know where you went. I don't know where you went, Von Dutch, but you should listen to these guys, this young group, the Lost Renegades. They're pretty cool. The other night they had a live, and they were giving away free beanies and stuff. So I got one of those beanies. So. Well, I donated to their channel, but still, they're nice. They gave about 10 of them away during that live, but just asking questions, and whoever gave the right answer and stuff. They're just a lot of fun. They just remind us when we were young, when you were young and travel, and you could travel around. Heck yeah, and it had your house on wheels and stuff. That would have been great, but usually we're too busy doing other stuff and hiding from the parents. Living my rusty Blazer. There you go, Von Dutch. I don't know if you heard me, Von Dutch, but Pamela just left a link for the Lost Renegades. Go check them out. And they're a young couple younger, I think in their 30 years old area. They're doing a remodel on their camper truck trailer, And they did it 3 times before they were happy with it. They bought a used one, and they tore it all up and fixed it back up. I think you should go for it, Pam. You should do it, but get you a chunk of land somewhere you can stop and rest, and get you a tiny house, purple. Nah, there's just so many variables and stuff, If you had to do it, yeah, Lost Renegades. I don't know if you ever heard of them, Von Dutch, but yeah, she just posted the link to them. They're a fun group. And then she also posted the link that I was talking about, another guy that has a truck camper. His name is Dispersed Camper Man. He does lives every once in a while that are pretty good. All right, go give them hell there, Mobile Tech. Go in there and yell and all that. Yell at them. Oh yeah, it's not long distance. It's 440. It's probably a repeater net. So Camp Gore One, Linda, do you remember uh, Rambling Rome? Rambling Rome, yeah, that's her name. She lived in Oklahoma, or she had Oklahoma ties. And when she was traveling around in an older van, I think, and then she got a tiny house and a chunk of land in Oklahoma. Then she fixed it all up like she wanted it and stuff. And then she sold it, and I don't know what she got. And the last thing I think she said was she was going towards Florida or something. Yeah. But see, she got a chunk of land, and that wasn't good enough. She wanted to keep going. Okay, do you know Christopher's Travels? I liked Christopher's Travel from watching the old quartzsite videos, and he was one that went from California, and he had that little tiny car, and he had a little tiny trailer they pulled, and he made his own. He made his own little travel trailer that had a bed in it and stuff. But he ended up in Wilcox, Arizona. He found some land for real cheap, and he bought like a couple of acres there for real dirt cheap. And he's been there ever since. He's got a job at the little town in Safeway in the town of Wilcox, and he lives in one of those little tiny houses. But he's got two of them now hooked up together, and now he raises chickens and ducks and I don't know what else, but. He was talking about. I'm running out of room for a new tab. Sorry, Pam. Sorry. Wonder what Morgan is doing. You talking about Unstoppable? The Unstoppable Morgan Camp Grower one? The last I heard, she was. I don't remember what town she was in, but she, in addition to all her trucks and stuff that are in storage and her pickup and stuff, she went and bought a flatbed trailer to haul stuff. And then while she did that, she found a deal on another trailer, a little pull trailer that had slide outs, the kind that you do by hand. That you do, you pull out, and you do the hand. And then she camped out in a RV park for a while, and she was staying there, and she was demolishing her trailer, trying to redo it and stuff. And I don't know what happened. She was doing that and having nightly lives and stuff. She started a new channel, though. She went to, what's it called, Pam? Her new channel is called, it's called The Trumo Show. And that's it. She's pretty much just, trying to figure out where to go and how to haul everything that she has now. She has so much junk now. She probably has more storage sheds than anybody. But she still has quite a few subs. But most of her work is on. Most of her follows are on Patreon now. Yeah, she was trying to do that. She ripped out the stuff in the bathroom. It had one of the toilets and the wet baths or whatever. And she tore that all up because she was going to put a steam room in there, but it didn't come out right. So I don't know how far she got it. I'm not shouting her out. I'm just answering questions, Pam. But I know she's not a very nice person, and I know you guys have gotten into it. But this is just she asked what she was up to lately, so that's what I've noticed. Yeah, she's blocked a lot of people, but for some reason or another, she seemed to have blocked a lot of people. I don't interact with her hardly, but I watch her occasionally. I don't watch her for more than 10 or 15 minutes because it seems like lately it's all the same old stuff. But I don't know. She'll probably be all right, though. Once she finds something to do, that'll keep her busy. Don't get mad, Pam. Don't get mad. Yeah. Yep, she does have issues. Oh, you have a counselor. I'm a counselor. Okay, yeah. So you know that she has problems, and she just keeps saying, "No, I quit that. I'm not. I don't need that. I quit that." You know. All right, man. I'm stoked, man. Wandering Gypsy stopped in. That is cool as heck, man. Isn't it? Dang. And that's cool because she dropped in while she's at Tacopa, too. Well, that's great. That's great, Linda. You never had anybody when you were camping out saying, ask her, she's the counselor. Or you probably didn't let that out too much unless they asked, I guess. Worked in the mental health field. Yeah, exactly. No, I do, but I do think that there's a big, people, they need a lot more counselors in these cities and stuff like Phoenix. And I don't know about Arizona, but Phoenix, I see a lot of homeless people, and it's really sad because a lot of them are the young ones. It's sad to see the girls throwing everything away and being homeless and doing whatever they're doing. I forgot who it is that I watched, but I watched this one guy, and he goes to a lot of the people in the Phoenix and Arizona area, and he has a little SUV, and he loads it all up with all kind of water and food and clothes and even medicine and toothpaste and underwear and stuff like that. And he goes by to these homeless places and he gives it to these people, and these people can see him coming, and they say, "Hey, here comes so and so," and they run out there and greet him and stuff, and they start hauling away all the goods like it's treasure. But I really think it's really sad. So I got hit in the eye by a psychotic client. Dang, it's dangerous, man. Yeah, Phoenix is really sad about that. Okay, I don't know which one it is, but I'm pretty sure I'm following one of them. It's just a guy in an SUV, and I can't remember his name offhand, but I start watching him, and then I get in, start watching a couple or two or three of his videos because you're just like dumbfounded that people actually live like that and stuff, and then there's the guy doing this out of the kindness of his heart, saying, "Hey, these people need help, and I'm doing it." Yeah, yeah, that is scary, Joanne. Yeah. No, no, the guy that I'm thinking of, he doesn't ride a bike. He has like a little SUV kind of car, opens up in the back and stuff. He keeps most of his stuff in the back, and he even gives like he has a bunch of tents and stuff. He goes, "Do you need a tent to stay in and stuff?" And you go, "Yeah, I need a tent. I need a tent." But yeah, yeah. There's some good people in the world, you know, that are still doing it. I understand he's doing it, and he's showing it on the video and stuff. And I don't know I didn't really look to see what his stats and stuff were, but he does pretty good because he's got a good crowd. So uh, yeah, I've seen him in the Phoenix area. I don't know where he's from though. Camp Core One. Hey, Zaxon, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. I was just bragging on you to somebody else in another live, and I was saying about how interesting the stuff you do, Zaxxon. Well, I haven't seen you do anything lately, but Zaxxon lives in I believe he lives in the Pahrump area, in the Barstow area, and he likes to go out into the desert. He has a 4-wheel drive car, and then he goes out there and hunts for old mines and actually goes inside of them and stuff, and kind of scary stuff that I would never do, but he does it, and he takes his kids out there and stuff. He does some great stuff. And aside from that, during his job, he makes in his garage, he makes these videos that he used to, I don't know if he still does lately, but he makes these videos called Stupid Car, where he makes the shorts, and they'll bring in a car and he'll say, this is what they said, this is what was wrong, and here's what's really wrong, stupid car. But I like his Stupid Car series, so you want to go check out Zaxxon, go check him out and go watch his shorts and watch his the Stupid Car shorts. Been busy starting my own business. No time to go out and play. Oh, man. Well, congratulations on having your own business. You know, sorry you didn't get no time to play, but that'll come in the future, you know. So there's not going to be any more stupid car videos. I definitely got the Explorer itch we have bad right now. I do too, Zaxxon. I'm gonna head out in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna head out towards the west out there. Dad's Gone Live. Is that one of those channels, Pam? Cool. I'll have to check that out later on. Thanks for that link. Well, okay. Not many stupid cars for now, but that's okay, because I believe they're all on your channel still. So if everybody wants to watch a good series of funny shorts, watch Zaxxon's shorts. They're his Stupid Car shorts. They're pretty neat, man. They're not too long either. It's real short ones. That's the one you said gives us out. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Thanks, Pam. Yeah, I work on tons of them, but customers are close by. What's he talking about? Stupid car. That's my car. Well, Zaxxon, did you see Desert Deb came back live for a little while? I don't know about lately, but she's her and Deb are a thing. I mean, her and Zeb are a thing now, and Zeb got a Class A, and they went to Quartzsite and stuff. So they spent some time in Quartzsite and did some lives. I don't know if you caught those or not. Zaxxon says, when are you headed out west? It'll be 2 more weeks, Zaxxon, and I'm going to head that way. But it's probably in all likelihood going to take me a week to get through New Mexico and Arizona, or maybe a little bit longer, because there's so many things I want to see. Hey, Glenn C., how you doing, man? Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you since Sad and JoJo's, or I don't know, one of the, or Old Mechanic or something, you know, or Dougie Doug, one of those. I don't know. Good to see you, Glenn, man. I didn't catch them, but saw she posted. Yeah. Yeah. A couple of lives were fairly long. One was over 2 hours, I think, but she had most of the gang in there. I was in the first one. I don't know. I missed a couple of them though. But Yep, Sad and JoJo, man. Sad and JoJo got it going on there, Glenn. I just love them, man. God. I unfortunately, I can't watch every single video of theirs, but if I don't go in them live, I'll watch what I can and go back and watch the rest later because they do some crazy stuff, good stuff. I love the whatever you call it when the snowboarding and stuff, good stuff, man. And the views he was getting with that new camera, incredible, man. Snowboarding at its finest, man. Yeah, there you go. There it is, Pam. I think that's the one I went to. They made the bonfire. I missed the ghost hunting one and something else one. Team DK. Hey, how you doing? You're not the Team DK from Chicago, are you? But welcome to the live, man. Say hi to everybody there. Glenn says, me too. They're very entertaining and they're not fake people. No, they're just living their best lives. Exactly, man. I just love what they do. They're just out for have fun and they're very entertaining, very riveting stuff. Their hikes and stuff they're doing, they haven't been sitting there hiking forever. They just started doing that, and I don't know how long they've been snowboarding, but they seem like they're pretty adequate at that too. They're just lucky, and they live in that area where they have all that good stuff, man. I'm waiting for the Sad and JoJo meet TGIF collab. That would be a good one. Go to a hike to a waterfall. That's a good idea, man. Team DK, how did you find this place? You're just looking through the lives and stuff. I appreciate it. If you sub to my channel, I appreciate you, man. There's a lot of stuff to look at. Oh, Glenn said, I tried to go live for the first time today. YouTube said it would be 24. What? Before I could go live my first time. What? I was going to do the sunset at the beach. Really? Did they say why? That's weird. Something about the hours or something? I thought subs. You have to have so many subs to get a live. I didn't think I thought you could do a live whenever you wanted to. Okay, but I'll be waiting though. That'd be kind of cool to see you go live, man. Why not? Everybody else is been doing it. I just think it's cool to all the different formats you can try and do and stuff. Once if you get into it and you really like it, you can do like I like the StreamYard thing. That's what this format is. And it allows you to put like these pictures and stuff on here. It even let you like stream stuff off your other sites, other windows and stuff. You can play music and videos and all that. He said, they told me at first I had to have at least 50 subscribers and I have that. So I guess they want to make sure I do. Okay. 50 subs. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm sub to you too. So everybody go sub to him and put on your notifications so that way when he gets out there live and he'll know what it's like. But anyway, I was just saying about the StreamYard. If you like it, you can try StreamYard for free, and they allow you 20 hours a month free. And after that, I don't know if they charge you. Well, I got the paid one, but so it's unlimited, but it's like $25 a month, and it's just so much options that you can get, But if you want to just do it through your your phone or whatever. That's cool too. Really, everybody, I'd love to see it, Glenn. That's all you guys got to do is turn on the notification bell. I don't remember Camp Goer 1. It's just then John can interview. Yeah, that'd be cool. There we go. We got you some more subs already there, Glenn. See, it was an epic sunset. There was no clouds, and you can just watch the fall. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Hey, Glenn, I don't know if you ever heard me talking about it, but there's a lady in Florida, and that's all she does and she's called the Sunset Lady. And that's all she posts ever is live sunset in Florida every evening. And so I always give her a shout out because it's some cool stuff to see, But that's all she does is live Florida sunset, and she very seldom says anything. Once in a while, but she just does the sunset and that's it. And it's live. Oh, no problem, Glenn. It's cool. Yeah, they changed a lot of stuff, Linda. They changed a lot. They used to have 1,000 subs and then 4,000 watch hours to go to do anything monetized, But now, if you just have 500 subs and you don't have to have 4,000 hours, I forget how many, I think 3,000 or something like that, and you can get the other the simple monetization where you can use the chat, super chats, and all that stuff, and also they allow you now to do the membership thing. Which I don't know. I think you have to have something to offer these people if you're going to start the membership thing so I didn't do that on mine yet, but yeah. So they have changed a lot. And also the shorts can be monetized now, but I think you have to have an ungodly amount of views on the shorts to get paid anything, because another way you also get like 10 million views or 10 million watches or views or something on the shorts and 1,000 subs and you'll be fully monetized, I mean, who can get 10 million, Oh yeah, Stahl's photography and music. Yeah, I like him too. He's something else, man. Stahl's is the man. Stahl's blues. All right, man. I'm stoked. All these cool people stopped in, man. Thank you all so much, man. Dang. We got a little bit of everybody in here, and those that missed it, Wandering Gypsy actually stopped in here and stayed and talked to a few people in here. That's pretty cool. So I love it, man. Our beach is northwest, so the sun sets out over the water. The best sunsets are when the clouds show up after. Well, there you go. There you go, man. You can show us that too. You could be the sunset man instead of the sunset lady, because that's cool. Nothing beats a great sunset, because I know everybody here knows. I know everybody knows Roy in San Francisco. Shoot, man, you got to see when he goes to the beach and he shows those sunsets. Oh, they're just beautiful. Looking out west and seeing the waves roll in and the sun going down. Oh, it's beautiful stuff, man. You can't get 100 subs. Oh, you got more than that, I bet. Camp Goer 1. Everybody go to Camp Goer 1 and sub to her now. You get about 10 cents for every 1,000 or something like that. There you go. 909 knows. He's already been monetized for a few years. So yes, he does. Yes, he does, Glenn. And he also does excellent work whenever Zepparella comes. Oh, heck yeah. Sunsets are like, everybody loves sunsets. There's people that just post sunsets every day, every night, you know. Then I know a lot of people. I notice a lot of people like the Dan Van. He's been posting the sunset every night out there at courtside in Copa in Arizona, you know. So that's cool. He posts that on Instagram every night. Every single night he posts a sunset. But yeah, Glenn, people that have, you know, live like where you live, right by the ocean, and can see all that and have good ones, man, they'd watch that every single night. That'd be a good way to get your, once you start doing lives and stuff, if you start doing that, or just making videos of just sunsets, people would watch that. They'd watch that in a heartbeat. I should go out on go Lookout Mountain and do a sunset video. Yeah, that'd be cool. Hey, one of the places I want to go to, Linda, when I go out to Arizona, is I want to go to the Superstition Mountains, and I want to go see the Lost Dutchman. I want to go see the Lost Dutchman Park. Dan Van, yeah. Camp Goer 1. It's probably been a month or two, but for a while there, I was doing a lot of like one-on-one interviews with these YouTubers and stuff, and he was one of them. That he was the last one I did, I think, is the Dan Van. He was pretty good. I like interviewing him. He's funny too. He makes his jokes about the rose jokes at the end and stuff. There you go. Look, Linda. Make that 654 subs now at Camp Goer 1. Hey, I love it, you guys, because when you do lives like this and you get people together that don't normally come in, you know, a lot of people sit there and talk about their channels and stuff, and you get a bunch of new subs and stuff. I love it. It's a zoo, man. Okay, I guess I better end this. I've been going on a little bit too. I live off Highway 10 off of 99th West. I'll meet you somewhere. I'll meet you up there at Lost Dutchman, and we'll go find that lost pot of gold. Go find that gold mine. Wouldn't that be cool? I also want to go see. Well, I think it's in New Mexico, though. I think it's by Las Cruces. I wanted to go see the place where the guy that shot Billy the Kid, he's buried. They got a little memorial or monument out there somewhere. Lost Dutchman is probably the most videoed site. I would rather watch someone else take the risk than have to hike it myself. Yeah, but still, I want to see it for myself. I've never been there, and I still want to see it. Not that I would hike the whole thing, but I want to just physically go up there and see it and get my own pictures of it, Glenn, because I'm going to be spending a lot of time between Arizona and New Mexico, and and that's just one of the places. And whether I spend a whole day there or whatever, at least I'll say I saw it, you know. Yeah, he's trying to get me get on horseback. I haven't ridden a horse in forever, Pam. I don't think I could sit on a horse with two cameras, my dog, a guitar, all that stuff. I don't know. But yeah, you bet, Linda. I'll let you know. I just want to. Part of the reason I want to go now, Linda, is to get there before all the heat and stuff. You know. I like what's it called? Oh, Bobby the Desert Walker. If Camp Goer 1, if you don't watch Bobby the Desert Walker, watch him also. All he does is go out to Saguaro National Park in the area and take walks out in the desert. It's great. He's walking around out there in the cactus and stuff. You can just hear his boots crunching the ground and stuff. I like that kind of stuff. Yeah, I've been looking for something else also, Linda. And besides the GoPro, I'm really disappointed in the GoPro sound. So I'm thinking about getting the DJI Action 4 camera. It's like the size of a GoPro, but has a lot better features in it. And I'm thinking about getting that. That way you can just get, do all your filming on that. You could save your phone, because sometimes it takes a lot to get all the stuff off of your phone. Exactly, Linda. That's why I want to go now. So we won't, I can handle it when it gets a little chilly at night, but I don't like to go out when it's 120 degrees and try to enjoy something. Yeah, exactly there, Zaxxon. So you've been looking through all that stuff too. Yeah, I was torn on whether to get one of those, they call it DJI Pocket 3s with a swivel monitor in the back, touchscreen and all this stuff. But the only thing I don't like about it is if you use it for a while, the battery dies, there's no way to change it. You have to take it back and send it back in and change it. And I would rather go with the GoPro type and that's what the DJI Action 4 is. So, and they have touch screen on both sides, the front and back, and you got better than 4K, I think. So I may end up getting that. It looks like it's pretty decent. And you could also use it just on a handheld without a gimbal, and it's got good stabilization on it. So I remember I've been to Sorrel Park. I think it's in Phoenix. Sorrel Park, yeah. Saguaro, you mean? My phone has too much stuff on it. Yeah, that's a big problem with everybody's phone. I just got upgraded and got the iPhone 14 though, and I went with the 256 megabytes, and I still have plenty of space to put it on there, but it's harder to get everything off of there, and if you're not around iCloud and all that stuff. The snakes are out crawling around when it's hot out. Yeah, that too. But I heard that they're out anyway, even when it's just like gets up to 70 something, Cactus 101. No, I haven't heard about that one. What is that? Oh, it's a place, huh? Yeah. Camp Gore 1 also. I got the yearly pass for the Arizona State Trust lands also. So I could just look it up online, but find where all the sites are, because I could just go on that, so I don't have to go to the places where there'll be a lot of people camping. I could go somewhere hidden, Yeah, Saguaro Park. Yeah, they have it east and west and stuff. Yeah, it's in Tucson. Yeah, I think part of it is on one side and part of it's on the other side, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I need to stop there too, Saguaro Park. I need to go to Saguaro. I need to go to everywhere. But yeah, hopefully when I take off and I'll have all those little shorts and videos showing you guys where I'm at. I'm not one that's so far, going to be, oh, well, I'm not going to release the video for 2 days later, but I'll be showing live stuff. If you see a short from me after 2 weeks from now, it's going to be where I am. So hope you guys keep watching me, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, really. I just have to, especially the jumping cactus, the choyas or whatever they call them. I'm more worried about keeping my dog away from him, so she doesn't get him in her long hair and stuff. Yeah, that's a smart thing to do, and get a roll of duct tape, carry it with you in the backpack. But anyway, you guys, it's been almost 3 hours. So I'm going to get out here and let you guys go and enjoy what's left of our Friday night here. I appreciate all of you coming in, man. It's been cool, man. I can't believe we got such a good crowd. There's still a few in here right now, but over the course of this live, we got a lot of cool people in here. So I'm very thankful for you. I love all you guys, man. Von Dutch says Saguaro National Park is pretty small. Forest Park National Park is nicest time of the, yeah, no people and right on. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. I have to stop there, man. But anyway, I appreciate it, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this right now. So, oh, no problem. 909, Zaxxon, Von Dutch, Pamela, Camp Grower 1, everybody, man. I appreciate all of you guys, man. We'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Peace, man.